Okay, now it's going through. That was weird. Let me see. Okay, good. Yeah, I was like, I tried loading it up earlier. It logged me in, and then it's like, oh, we're gonna start recording. It just got stuck on the recording thing. The reason I'm going back into Act Two is I did like 2 or 3 runs of Act Three, including the one I recorded, and the problem I'm running into right now is one shots. Like, if anything sneezes on me, I get one shotted. And I want to see just how much soul stones I can farm because I need to buy gear. I'm like at the point where I can't just farm it because I don't get deep enough to farm it. And yeah, and from what I remember, this gave a lot of soul stones. So I want to see if it's consistent. Like if I clear Act 2 again, if I get like close to like 19k or some shit, that'd be crazy. But I think it's based on like your bell level and stuff like that, how much you actually get. So like your first experience isn't gonna be like every experience. I also never grinded previous runs before. Like I would just keep going and just keep farming that place until I could beat it. Stun duration, pull velocity. I do want them to go faster. That is a lot of stun duration. Probably won't need it. I also noticed like I think things get stun reduction, and what I think I'm gonna do is the next time I do another hell run, I'm going to avoid the extra affixes on the leaves because yeah, no, those defensive ones, I think they're gonna be rolled in by default, but if they're only tied to that extra affix thing, then I do not want to deal with it. Okay, so so far we got 10% of what I had when I finished Act 3. Or, well, not when I finished Act 3, but when I died on Act 3, because I can't get past the, you know, the guy who teleports and does the ground slam? I can't get past him because he has complete bullshit mechanics. Uh, the new things he gets like this shotgun thing that blasts you in the face, and you can't, like, if you're in his face, you're dead. There's no way around it. It doesn't spawn far enough away to where it won't hit you like most range attacks do. It's literally the shotgun blast starts from in front of him, like right on top of him. So if you're in his face, you're dead. So you can't melee. It's impossible. You cannot melee him because it's instant. He'll go boom, and then you're dead. There's no way of knowing when he's gonna do it because he will do the same cocking sound when he's throwing grenades too. So he does the same sound effects, the same positional stuff and everything. So you never know what attack he's doing until he does it. So you can't just be like, oh, I'll just get out of the way when it's time. It's like, no, there's no getting out of the way when it's time. You're just dead. So if you're not a range build, you're automatically fucked on that boss. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You cannot tank it. I've been one shot through conviction. I get what? Nearly 12k conviction right now. I had that on plus my HP pull. He still one shot me. You're not meleeing that fucking boss. It's impossible. On top of that, he throws like these little circle things out, and if you dip your toe into one of them just for a little bit, just for a tiny little bit, guess what happens? You fucking get stun locked for 8 seconds. You know what you're not doing in 8 seconds? Surviving 8 fucking shots of that shotgun shit. That's what you're not doing. So I, I just I just want to see what I can get from grinding because I still got like what 13 runs left. So I'm gonna actually try to grind a previous clear and see what I can get from it because I fucked up as well and I picked a double base damage weapon over the one I had with extra projectile mounts. And yeah, base damage doesn't mean shit in this game. I picked it up, I didn't even see my damage increase. And if it did increase, it wasn't by much. So, And you cannot pick crit chance over crit damage because if you do that, you fuck your projectile buildup. So if you fuck up a misclick, your whole run is fucked. There's no undoing it. So pay attention to what you're clicking on, please. Don't repeat my mistake. Cause I thought it'd be fun, but like, I thought it goes in the same tree. Cause I wasn't like, experimenting too much and stuff as I was progressing. And no, they all have their different trees they go into once you pick them. And because of that, you basically just fuck yourself. Now that I realize it though, with how it always applies bleed, I feel like that one's better. We'll get that just because I want to stun lock people as much as possible. I like to see the only affix I have no problem with is electrifying. Electrifying does like literally zero damage, and it's perfect for like stacking up the red orbs, so that way I can just have infinite mana. That's the only thing I don't like about the red orbs is I have to get hit to benefit from them, and the problem is when I get hit, I die. I'll pop second wind and I'll just die straight afterwards, not too long afterwards, so it's just like, it sucks. So, a part of what I wanted to also try to do is, outside of farming this, and seeing how much I could get, because if I only get like another like 2,000 stones from this run, then I'll probably just, yeah, we'll get another stun duration, why not? Just progress on 3. Because I want to get some points to get some like conviction gain based off mana costs, and go from there. God, it feels so good slaughtering shit again. I miss this feeling. But this is just to see if it's more beneficial to just progress on a... I don't think it'll be more beneficial to progress on a current act that you're struggling on. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, like, because you should get less stones overall, but we'll see. I'm about 4 floors in. And I got like 2,400-ish off of Act 3 on floor 8. So we'll see how much I get total after floor 8 on here, and then I'll compare the two. I also can't tell what relics I'm getting, which kind of blows, so I can't tell if I'm still getting the same tier of relics or not. You know what? I'll have enough if it shows up, and it doesn't show up. Okay, so we'll just skip that for now. Don't want to get the projectile damage. It's just, I don't know how Twin Knives is gonna work, because it's not a healing issue. Like, you literally just go from full HP to dead. It's not like you get hit twice by things and then you die. You dead. But I also feel like I have way less HP than I normally do at this point. I feel like normally by Act 3 I usually have like 6 or 7k. But I don't know if 6 or 7k is gonna make that much of a difference. Especially when I'm getting like one shot through conviction. But like it'll help give me more conviction and stuff too. But like the other thing is I only get like 3 potions. And I don't use closed body because closed body doesn't give you shit. Closed body gives you like what? The same as your HP and conviction, and then like the cooldown like 10 billion years. That's when you have it at the max level. And when you don't have it at the max level, you don't get anything for conviction. Skill speed. Whatever. I don't really need to worry about mana too much. Actually, my mana's going pretty... Oh, I do have a lot more mana than usual. That could be why. Because I think the last time I checked my mana pool was at like 2,900. Now I'm at 3,400. But also everything's dying. instantly too, so I'm not needing to spam. Yeah, when I spam I can run out, but and I'm not sure if I mentioned this in other recorded videos, but if you are using spells like quills, bell, rosary, etc., you want skill speed because skill speed is attack speed. I mean, cooldown speed. Cooldown speed is your attack speed. So not only does it benefit your cooldowns, but it benefits your attack rating too, like your ability to attack. Yeah, here we go. Increase all projectile damage by 50%. I don't know why you would ever take crit damage itself over that, but I guess if you're building into crit and you're on a projectile build, that's the way to go. Since I get one shot by everything, it's hard to position Rosary in a way where I can benefit from it too during certain boss fights. I love Rosary, but like, yeah, it's really hard to benefit sometimes from it. Especially when I gotta get like far the fuck away from people. And I can't find that. Cause what I wanted to try to do was find a sweet spot for that boss where he would only do the shotgun blast and not the grenades. But since I have to get away from the shotgun blast, it keeps putting me in that threshold where he keeps throwing the grenades. So it's like, just can't win. I got him to do that pillar attack when he teleports, but like sometimes it's just random when he does it or when he doesn't do it. Like he'll start it up and then he just won't do it. He's just like, nah, I didn't feel like doing that attack after all. Shotgun to your face. It's like, well, that's fucking great. I'm glad that you're just, you're just a moody bitch when it comes to what attack you want to use. And you decided to change it up last second when I thought I was good and I was going to deal with one attack, and now I get blasted by another one. But that's just how the game is, man. I just want to get this shit done just so I can make better choices next time around. And then I thought about like making a save where I just like I call it the Saiyan save where I put vengeance mode on it and I just progress that way. Oh yeah, I need to save with 9K. It also feels like I'm kind of getting less gold than I did last time too. But we'll see. I know like General Act 2 gives you a lot of gold because there's a lot of stuff to pick off the ground. Yeah, like every cast I do basically does like 3 million damage. So, life link. That's when they die affected by judgment. See, why can't this apply to spells? Like, let's see, what's marksman? Oh, the meteor stuff is marksman. I could try to make like a meteor build. I don't like any of these, but I do like stun duration. Because I want to see how stun duration works on some of the bosses. Because I feel like things aren't getting stunned as long as they used to. Because there's probably like a, like a CC effect. And it might have been an optional thing. I might have picked it, not thinking about, oh, I might need to stun lock some things. Because like I wasn't really struggling too much on Hell 10. I figured like Hell 25 would be a bit harder, but not to this degree. But hey, you live and learn. Or in this case, you die and learn. 947 crits, damn. I'm already at that point with my crits, and I'm not even like fully where I want to be at. I'm probably gonna have to respec too, because I put some points into crit damage, which is good to have. Like 15% crit damage is nice, but I might need to sacrifice that for the conviction gain, or more so like the conviction on casting, so that way I can keep my conviction up. I just have at least a bit more of damage mitigation and just go down a conviction tree. Because like it's hard to want to go down conviction when you need damage. Okay, so we're at 4-8. So it's roughly around the same. It's like 2,400 or 2,300. So it's like roughly the same. But like the difference is on here, I can keep going. So I can get even more. Whereas there, I would just be dead again. I'll just be constantly stuck in a run of grinding only 2,400 soulstones. And when I have X amount of runs to do, I want to try and get as much resources as humanly possible so I can redraw. And what sucks is the cost keeps going up and up, so it gets to the point where redrawing isn't worth it. I mean, I can also upgrade too, but like, I don't feel like upgrading. Upgrading is usually only like a 2 to 3% increase on most affixes, and that 2 to 3% isn't going to make a big deal versus buying gear that's just infinitely better. Especially like I need a pistol badly with that with the projectile mount. Like it's a must have at this point. Like losing that pistol like fucked my DPS so hard, and I hate myself for it. Also, don't get baited into certain red blessings, because they will pull shit like they will put skill speed or velocity or whatever at the base amount and mana cost at the base amount as your red buff. And you only get one of those. So make sure you get one that actually is good, like the quill count, +2 for the veil quills. I didn't know the game did that shit. Like, got one come up and I was like, oh, hey, look, a red. Yeah, I got the quill. And then I saw what it was, and I wanted to punch something in the face because that was a fucking insult. That was the game literally just spitting on me for no reason. Like, what did I do to deserve that, man? Oh, I didn't know this worm was here. Fuck you, worm. You know, I'll take you worms any day over the crap I'm dealing with in Act 3. I want you back. Come back to me, worms. I want worms and ghouls again. I'm tired of these teleporting fat guys that shoot these quills that one-shot you and they just shotgun blast you in the face with them because they spawn right on top of them like the shotgun blast when that boss does, and it's just... I missed when things weren't as AIDS as they are now. It's the endless blue calcite again. Oh, I thought I got another blue calcite. Is that another blue cal? Oh, that's a trinket, never mind. I saw the number. I saw the Roman numeral. That's how I knew. The other thing that sucks about Act 3 is once you get to Act 3, your chances of getting good relics are like pretty much slim to none because the shop only has one relic at a time in Act 3. So you lose your options of getting relics by redrawing and buying solely because Act 3 decides, hey, you should go eat a dick. Yeah, I got infinitely more soul stones here. So this is what I'm gonna do is just grind this for a bit and just get it to where I feel like I'm at a comfortable level. See? See that shit? Skill speed plus 25%. In what world is that better than projectiles? None. So we're going stun duration. If I can find something, I can live through it. Yeah. If I can find something, I can live through it. I was gonna try to see how long I can stun chain for. But this isn't like my twin mag build where I just attack once and they'll live because I'll only do one crit of 600k, where this I'm doing like 200k crits plus, yeah, 136k plus like 1 million explosions. Like nothing's living through that. Well, maybe these guys are. That's only because they keep going in the ground. It's not bad though. They're doing like 70k a hit. 73 with no like buffs to them, and they don't do plague damage. Oh my god, if these things did plague damage, oh, I'd be in heaven. I was like 700k. I forgot I was supposed to test it out. Okay, so there's another elite guy. Let's shoot him once. Okay. Okay, so like it's almost right after it wears off, the second gets hit again. Like after the first hit, the second hit will trigger it again. That's pretty good actually. We're gonna go elemental damage because my mana isn't really much of an issue right now. Did that mana just go down by 100? What the fuck did that occur? I didn't get anything new. I swear I was at 3,400. Maybe I was at 3,200. I don't know. But yeah, this is way better for farming, so we'll just do this for like maybe a run or two. More stun duration. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Our last one was rank 14, it's all just stun duration and activation cooldowns. I want to time it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, that looks like a 6-second stun. I still also don't have lifesteal yet, which is kind of annoying the shit out of me, to be honest. I haven't got that piece of lifesteal gear. That's also another reason why I want to redraw and stuff, because I need that lifesteal ring. That thing is like the make or break of my build right now. Well, outside of getting one shot. But like, for the things that don't one shot me, it'd be nice to have. And I could just take this off my bar and never have to utilize it ever again. I might have to put the fat guy back on my build, to be honest. And like when he's about to do the shotgun blast, just nah, he's not gonna live through that. Like the guy's gonna one shot him. It'll just be me wasting upgrades on him getting revive speed. close, but you're not quite there, game. Because two more quills is four more quills, and four more quills is better than 50% damage. What I currently have. The more quills I have piercing and re-piercing, the more stacks, the more stacks, the more explosions. The more explosions, the more damage. Damn, 194. $967K. So close to 167K. When I get to a boss, I'm gonna use conviction. I want to see what my current max damage is. And the reason I need to grind like a place that gives a lot is because like each piece of gear at my current state costs like 2K a piece. I feel like the gear pricing goes up way too much versus the relic pricing. The relic pricing is still like 300 a relic or whatever, no matter the tier. And that matters, whereas the gear is like 2 to 3K, and sometimes it'll be like the smallest upgrade for 2 to 3K. And it doesn't feel good. I can say that for the least. Plague damage, there we go. And then I just need to save up 9,000. Lightning resistance. Was it? Is it always like a different resistance? I never really thought it was physical. So you can get something for plague, huh? See, 20% is not worth putting a whole relic for, especially when you gotta activate it. Whatever, we'll get this one. Okay, now you're just fucking with me. You were just fucking with me now, game. Damage into damage and back into skill speed. No, we're getting projectiles. And I'm worried about banishing it because I'm thinking he's gonna banish the type and not just the specific thing. I don't know how the banishes work, so I'm not gonna try it. I'm pretty sure the banish will be for the specific thing, but you never know. I expect always for things to not work as I think they do. God, that guy had a lot of HP. 222K, damn. That's without 50% damage, too. But sadly, 4 quills are more than that, so I'm going 4 quills. Damage resistance, stun duration. One, two, three. Well, I could stun lock him. Yeah, I can stun lock him. Nice. So we already got the stun lockdown. But you see that shit, like, even in Act 2, just protect it alone makes it so it's near impossible to kill shit. It's so dumb. What is this, a relic? Base chance, marksman skills. That's recovering life, though. But converted to conviction, I don't think it counts. Plus, most of the time, it's not going to be consistently the same. See, the only thing I've lived through one single cast of that. Everything else died in one single cast, but the bearer dude lives through it just fine. I had to use that because if I don't try to burst those guys, like, 'cause they can get really annoying. Not bad though, 10,000. But it sounds like 8,000 so far. Even 8,000 is still a good amount. Get that just because it takes one more out of the pool. Oh, you've got evasion on, that's fine. It's not like a progression thing. I don't really care about it too much when it's not progression. It's annoying, yes, but it's not progression. And the thing is, the mini boss that can spawn on this can also have those affixes. That's what's really annoying, is you basically fight a boss with elite affixes on it. But you can't, most of the time they won't even show you what those affixes are, they'll just have them. And then you just gotta figure it out based on what's being spammed at you and them saying evaded and stuff like that. 4.6 mil. Nice. $181 health. It's okay though, I can stun lock him permanently. Oh, I love the stun cheese. Sucks it doesn't work on the final boss, but stun cheese is the way to go. $10,000 so far. The last time I did this place, I think I got like 19,000, or maybe a little bit more. on the on this department. So far I'm about like 11K short because I remember I started with 2400 when I did this run. Wow, really? That takes like almost 4K damage off of me? That's insane. Activation cooldown. All that matters is stun duration and cooldown activation, so you can chain it as much as humanly possible while keeping it going as long as possible.
This artifact shall aid me in vanquishing the enemy.
Yeah, nothing sucks more than getting a white con relic after doing all that burst damage to kill a scavenger. That's just like a kick in the dick right there. I banished life and not physical damage. I just realized that. Uh, you look how long it stuns him for, and then boom, stuns him right again. Now the scavenger can't even get away from me. Even if I didn't have the DPS for it. He's staying stunned. And if I really wanted to, I could just activate it myself. So that's also another thing you can do by having it on your bar as well. Oh, it gives you flat damage too. So like the upgrades you get towards it are giving you damage on top of that. That's why my damage is so fucking high. And the rosary would give me crit damage too. If I got any upgrades for that. So I could put like I could get rid of this and get the rosary as well. You out here activation cooldown speed? Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, but that didn't give me 22 damage. I think I put ranks into this though. Yeah, to go over resistance, even though I never picked an upgrade for that because the cooldown goes to this thing. Like if I go to my blessings right now, wait, it's filling up my quills. What? So this shit is bugged. This shit is literally bugged. It literally would just put the fucking things wherever the fuck it feels like it. So you're in a race against RNG when it comes to this fucking like activation cooldown speed slot. Because it will pick something and just put it in the slot where the fuck it feels like it. Conviction gain honestly isn't that bad, but I want to be able to spam abilities. We're on the second to last floor. I don't think I can get 9K again. Yeah, see, like, now I can permanently spam. This is perfect. See, this is all I needed. Yeah. Yes. One more quills. Let's go. We got our boys back. I wish I could just teleport to Nina's monster and just test this out. So we are getting less soul stones overall. We're still getting a lot though. We're still getting like 9,000 for the whole run. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna pop both my cooldowns right off the bat. Oh, I am stunning the boss too. And it got me a mark of the vulture. Plagues damage, it recovers all cooldowns. Passage leaves a plague damage. Honestly, that's not bad, because I've been curious about passage into my build for a while. Oh, it's physical damage. Of course it's physical. Crit damage, resistance, experience gain. That's a tier 1 relic. Huh. What are tier 1 relics? It's like kicking the dick. At least this is tier 2. But it's also physical damage. Why couldn't it be plague damage, man? Why is everything gotta be physical? Alright, let's go see the fruits of our labor. I don't know why I'm checking this. Okay, so inferior devotion path. So so I could be grinding for more constellation points on Hell 10. I didn't realize that. So what this means is I would need 2 more points on this side. I do have 7 points in the face devotion. Oh no, wait, I do. We need to complete a side. So this would give me more points. So it give me two on these. So I would need 1 point in this. And then 1 point in. No, wait, that's. I would need 2 points into that. What's a purple tree? What does this give? This gives two to everything. So I would just need 3 more points into this, and then I would have enough with that. That's honestly not horrible now that I think about it. I might need to do that. That's probably what I'm doing wrong, is I'm just jumping the gun and I'm not progressing how I should be. That is more evasion. That's endurance, no mind. I can suck my dick. 2% more. And I can get conviction. Shit, maybe I need to try to put passage in my build. Okay, this is 7.75. This is 7.5. So this is already worse. Okay, so where's my other passage thing? That's the bell. Wasting our time with that crap anymore. Is it on page 2? It's on page 2. Okay. There's no way. Oops. What was on this fire damage, of course. I definitely need one with more damage. What would recycling this give me back? Only 5k, so it'd be like one upgrade. Damn, so like going hard is not worth this. Okay, so we're gonna go this, this. I do lose, how much plague damage am I losing? 22, 40% plague damage. That is rough, but I don't think I have anything to counteract that because I utilized all my plague damage from, I mean, I got rid of it accidentally. I'm not accidentally, kind of on purpose, because like I could have used that gray. I don't really have like a 2 slot with plague damage on it. Maybe I could go buy one. I know what most of the 2 slots are, so we can redraw. I want to save my money. Speed in life. It's a 4 slot. I don't think this had plague damage on it. I'm gonna buy it. Yes, there we go. That's the ring I wanted. I could go for more resistances. I mean, evasion's good and all, but kind of like not dying. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go survivability overall. Because, like, evasion's good, but if I don't evade, I die. Critical damage. This is also critical damage. That's 5% less critical damage, so that's mana on kill. This is resistance and life, so. I still got some more. With higher weather buildup. Yeah, we don't need the suicide bomber. The cooldown speed is nice, but that life is pretty sexy. That like kind of almost makes up for this amount of life. I kind of need that more. That's 5% crit damage. We'll take that. I don't really need HP anymore. Uh, I really just need the gun. I don't need that. 30% cooldown speed's nice, but damn, it really does not want to give me this gun. Yeah, because like even without it, I'm still attacking pretty fast. It's crit damage. Yeah, damn, I'm not gonna have enough. If I redraw again, So we're just gonna use what we have left to upgrade. Oh wait, I was supposed to get another two slaughter. That's not a two slaughter. That's not a two slaughter. That's also not a two slaughter. God dang it. Cooldown speed and fire resist. That's like the only one I have, right? Well, this one's critical damage. I could take that actually. Cooldown speed, it's mana. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we're just gonna. These are the only ones I don't have upgraded. I have enough for all these. You know what we'll do is since I have lifesteal, I can take this off my bar, increase my levels. How much does the cooldown go up on this? 14? So 14, 490. It's crazy how like this goes up by a lot. Why does the bell have less mana cost than this? That's crazy. There's no way that's right. This has way more mana cost starting out than this, but doesn't increase as much as this does. Yo, what is this balance, man? This balance is something else. Okay, yeah, let me let's have 6 points. Yeah, I just realized I would have got a point in the reliquary, so let's move some stuff around. Damn, I got like two whole sections over here. I didn't even realize that. That is plague damage, so we're putting that in. Fire damage. It's also 5% skill mana cost, which kind of helps. What was that, page 1? Critical damage. Crit plague. 14. 25% crit. Speed 14. Trying to debate if I want two squares or that's 25% critical damage. — 23 and 14. So do I have something with more than 14? So this is 25 and 14. So that's like 39. So that's 23. 15. I think the two long ones are better. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. That way I have a crap ton of plague damage, and then I have other stuff. Okay, let's go put the rest of my points in. So we got that. We got all this down here. This is all maxed out. I do want to respec, but I don't got enough for that. Experience gain reduces the cost of blessing redraw. Relic. Soulstone gain is nice, but I don't want to worry about that too much. Conviction for mana spent. So this is the conviction for mana tree. I'm trying to see all the conviction stuff. Is there only that one thing? Just that, right? And this is just life. 75 HP. 75 HP is not gonna make that big of a difference. But I can go into resistance and then get that. Hmm. So, so this is gonna be 3, then 2. This is gonna be 2, then 1, then 2. Yeah, by the time I put the points into this, I'm not even gonna get the conviction game. Oh, it's so dumb. That's 4 and 5. I'm only gonna be able to unlock it, and that's it. Oh my god. And I don't even think it's gonna be that big of a deal either. So, well, I'm gonna try it just in case. Okay, how long is this in 58 minutes?